Hi, I'm Jason Godby, and I'm here at JMR Rentals in Brooklyn, New York, in the studio with none other than the man behind JMR, John Marino. John, thanks for having me.
Hi, Jason. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it much.
I want to talk to you about JMR and the history and what you guys do, but first I want to talk to you about you.
Okay.
So how did you get started in this business? Tell me your origin story, so to speak.
It's been a long time. I started when I was about 14 years old as summer jobs. My grandfather used to work for a company in the city. He put me in to work with him, and from there he kind of taught me a little bit about the entire industry, the film department, the lens department, camera department, video, trucking, which was odd, you know, when you learn years later that all of those little things come to play in full capacity when you start your own company. But then I worked for him for a while. Was fascinated, passionate about the industry, ended up going to audio engineering school. When I graduated, I went to work at the Hit Factory and West 55th Recording Studio. And from that, because I was working so many hours and not making a great deal of money, I ended up going back to the film and television industry, working for a company for over 20 years. I always wanted to have my own company. I just never had the guts to do it, to be quite honest. And at that point, it was sort of like I knew this was the right time to do it. And we started JMR. We slowly grew. And we moved into our facility here, which is 3,000 square feet. We built a studio, which is really, for me, a dream come true. I still tell my wife when we open the doors, I can't believe we're still here. You know, it's sort of like, it's amazing.
So what types of clients have you been servicing?
Primarily, our main client base is reality show production companies. We do stretch into commercials. They do actually shoot some in here, some interviews we've done, as well as some corporate videos, but for the most part, we do indie films, reality shows, and commercials.
What are you guys doing that other rental houses aren't? Like, what do you guys do that the competition's not doing right now?
Well, right off the bat, we offer delivery to all 5 boroughs at, you know, it's a $25 flat fee. We try to make it convenient for our clients. And also, I knew being in Brooklyn, which was kind of away from the city a bit, I wanted to make them say, hey, look, you know, we're real, we're into this game, we want to make it easier for you. So delivery was a big part of when we first started out. The other part of it is that, you know, we're here for our client base. You know, I'm not trying to talk bad about other rental houses, just that, you know, we're a 24/7 service facility. We offer comfort to our clients. They know that when they come rent from us here, the gear is going to work. We're here, we have your back. If it doesn't work, we're going to replace it immediately. Even at 2 o'clock in the morning, we've done it. You know, you call me in the middle of a shoot, I get up out of bed, come here, get what you need, and we take care of our clients. And that's really the big difference. You know, we have the same gear as the other rental houses, even the big guys, but it's service, it's understanding the industry, understanding the needs.
a relationship.
It's a relationship. You really have to build that bond with your client, that they trust you. I mean, because, you know, they're going to shoot something that they're spending a great deal of money on, and a lot of these companies don't have a great deal of money. They're starting out at themselves, and they need to have a reliable rental house where the gear works and it's in good condition and it's not garbage, you know, and that really is what we're selling. We're selling our service. And just to let you know that we're there for you. We're there to have your back.
What types of clients do you want to look at servicing here in 2020?
Primarily, we'd like to get more involved with the indie film production companies. We don't really have that market yet, and that's something I really personally would love to get more involved in. I'd love to get more corporate video production companies as well, but we do also are looking to work with photographers, still photographers. We have Canon 5Ds, Sony A7s, we have a slew of Canons, Sony Zeiss lenses. We're expanding our lens inventory constantly. We even had some pro photo lights that we bought for the studio for some photo shoots. So again, it's primarily I'd love to get more indie film, more corporate videos, and the photo industry, not only in the studio, but also to rent our gear as well.
I think that's where that high-touch service that you're talking about is going to come into play, especially for the little guys who normally don't get that kind of love from their rental houses, you know.
Yeah.
So that, you know, if you're a weekend warrior filmmaker,
yeah,
or you're making your first feature, your first short film, it's, you know, kind of a friendly, reliable place that will work with you and not just kind of treat you like another a number, you know.
And we do. I mean, we have, as a matter of fact, we have a couple of clients that come and shoot in the studio specifically that are just, you know, they're starting out, and the connection, the relationship, the flexibility of working with them price-wise, equipment-wise, also for the weekends at night, because they have day jobs, so they need to work at night, they need to work on the weekends. So we're here to do whatever it's necessary to make it work for them as well. It's funny, we had a client come in about 2-3 weeks ago, and he was at the front counter, and I got up to say hello to him, and he said to me, he goes, "Wow, it's the first time I've ever been to a rental house where the owner actually came and said hello to me." And I said, "Well," and I just wanted to say hello, you're a client, introduce myself. And they were so impressed by that they came and they booked a studio for a 2-day shoot. So again, it's relationship, and it's letting you know that you're not just a number, you're not just a client, not just a dollar sign. You're someone that is looking to make a career for yourself or have a career, and we're here to help you.
Yeah, and hopefully, as they grow, you guys will
Absolutely,
grow with
yeah.
them.
That's the whole point. I used to give speeches to NYU when I worked at this other company, and the whole goal was to reach out to the up-and-coming filmmakers and have them know that you exist, and kind of reach out to them and let you know, hey, look, come to our rental house. If you need to learn a camera, if you need to spend time looking at a camera, or you have questions about a specific camera or lens or a light that you don't know, and you go, even if you don't rent from us, it's cool. You give us a call. We'll talk to you about it. If you need to come down and look at the camera, you need to spend 20 minutes, a half hour on it to learn it, that's cool. I'm not here to always rent you the gear. I'm here to also want to help you. So when you go work on that job, I know next time if you need to rent something, you're going to call and you're going to rent from us. It's not about the rental all the time. It's about the relationship. And that's the difference also that we offer to our clients.
Yeah, and that's the good part about doing videos like this as well, is because these can serve as a resource for the community as well.
Yeah.
For the photography community, for the indie film community I'd like people to rely on JMR as a resource as well.
Sure.
And become part of the family, so to speak. So this all sounds great, but if people want to know more or get in touch with you guys or do business with you, where can they find you on the web?
You can go to our website. It's jmrny.com. I'll say that again, jmrny.com. Or they can call the office. It's 347-721-3400. And we're here Monday through Friday, normal hours, 9 to 6. But again, we're here on the weekends when they rent the studio, whatever.
John, thanks for having me. And thank you so much for joining us. We hope to have lots more content coming your way. So subscribe to this space, and we'll see you in the next video.